Hello YouTube. We're back again looking at another nice locomotive, and today it's another Thomas & Friends model or toy, and today we're looking at James the Red Engine from Lionel Trains. Now this one was built in America. It's from the 1990s, around 1996. If I look underneath the locomotive, sorry my light, look underneath, 1994 Brittlecroft, made in China, but it was made for the American market. I bought this James back in I got this James for Christmas back in 2017, along with two troublesome trucks, and this was all imported from America. He did come with some interchangeable faceplates where I could just put them over his face to reflect his moods, and the faces, I'll tell you, look pretty good. Although the detail on this version of James is pretty basic in comparison with the Bachmann large-scale James. And the wheels are pretty small. He and Thomas share almost the same chassis as, and so do other 060 Lionel locos. And the front wheels on James are made of plastic, but they do have sprung, underneath to keep it from derailments. He has got moulded bandings on his boiler, which are not coloured in. I'm thinking now I might consider colouring them in, since I've got my paint pens and they give me good control. And also I might paint or do the side of the front here. These bits here, the side of them needs to be black. I might consider just adding some yellow banding to the boiler to match the dome, and of course yellow on the whistle part to match the dome. Oh, another thing you might not know is that the cab area can actually come off the roof. And of course, sadly, you don't have any interior detail, but as a children's character or model or a children's toy, you shouldn't expect much detail. Not always much to say about it. I mean, I'll give him a nice test run once the weather's nice. Once the weather picks up and turns nice, I'll take him outside and give him a nice run. So here's the tender. Number 5, really nicely applied there. Plastic wheels again, which means, tender pickup, no tender pickups. It's got a hook on the back, which does work, and you can of course use it with other garden railway trains from such as LGB and Bachmann and Lionel. The eyes do move side to side, and I will say it looks just like James, the faceplate does. Bright red, does stand out. The reason I got him instead of the Bachmann large scale James was because of his. It's because he came in a full train set with yellow track, and also because of the classic faceplate, as I remember James in the original Thomas and Friends story that I watched as a kid, called Troublesome Trucks and Other Stories, on my first ever VHS that I ever had growing up. Or one of my first, I don't know if it was actually my first VHS. Anyways, oh, and another thing I'd like to say is thank you so much for 400 subscribers. And I'll say the channel has reached 400 subscribers, and I'm so thankful for all of you. Oh, another thing, like these videos and subscribe, and click the notification bell, and you're guaranteed to be up, and you'll be notified whenever I do upload a new video. Another thing I'd like to talk about with James is another thing I'd like to say is in the comments below. Let me know. Do you want me to review the Bachmann large scale James and then do a comparison? I mean, it's not in my possession right now, but if I ever do get my hands on it, I'll be sure to do a nice comparison, since there are a huge amount of differences, because this one was from 1997 or 94, whatever, and the other one was from around 2011, 2012. But for now, we'll get James down onto the track and we'll test him. I'll be there in a bit, guys. Okay, so now we've got James and Red Engine outside and down onto the rails. And I must say he looks good against the nice sunshine. Now let's have a talk about the mechanism inside James. So let's just say that he doesn't have any tender pickups on him. He just relies on the 6 driving wheels on the front. And there's no front wheel pickup either. I don't think he has any metal bearings. Anyway, let's turn the controller up and give him a bit of juice. Yeah, so slow speed test, not too bad. Probably because of the controller I'm using, that's probably why I can't get my engines to do a good crawl. But it can be pretty smooth considering it's a kid's toy. His eyes move. Let's get James coupled up to his train. He's going to be pulling trucks today since the only coaches I've got are Annie and Clarabelle, and the other coaches will be too heavy for James, so I'll have to give him a nice goods train to pull. I'll be right back. James is now coupled to the train. He's pulling 2 troublesome trucks, a tanker and a caboose at the back, or an LGV toy train caboose. Let's see if he can do it. And he did it. He's off. He's running very well. Hold the hill. Without getting stuck. Oh, wheel slip, wheel slip. Come on, James. Water feature we go. Well, to be honest, James, it might not be your fault. It must be those troublesome trucks. No wonder they're laughing. Come on, James, come on. I'll give you a nudge, just to get you on again. Right, so ratings on this locomotive. Detail, I'll give like a 2 out of 3. Not criticism, but Thomas and Friends models are supposed to be simple, so that too many separately fitted parts will probably break off easily. Character, I would definitely give 5 out of 10 or 5 out of 5 because this locomotive is pretty good. It's bright red, stands out more than LMS marine locomotives. Mechanism, I would probably give 3 out of 5 because just relying on the 6 drive wheels, no bearings, plastic wheels in front and on the tender, and no tender pickups as well. detail, which I might consider touching up and showcasing for another video. But to be honest, this loco is pretty good, but value, I don't know what the RRP of this model would be. What I do know is it's pretty expensive, and I got it from America. I wished it was cheaper because these are meant for children, and children are too young to work, and parents may not always be able to buy them. But we know full well that children are too young for work, which is why they shouldn't have to be buying trains. Anyway, let's give him another nice run while the sun's shining. I'll run him in for a bit longer while I'm not here. Oh, and thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. It means a lot to me. Keep up to date with my latest videos that come out. And until then, I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.